Does social media have you feeling like it's just one more thing on your to-do list this week? Most agents know that they need to show up consistently online. The hard part is actually doing it week after week when you're closing deals and trying to find new leads. I'm Nicki and I've been a realtor for over 30 years. And for more than 10 of those years, I was the top listing agent in my area. So when I say I know what agents need, I really do know exactly what they need. And that's why I built Agent Social Connects. So let me walk you through some of our great features. So when you sign on to Agent Social Connect, this is the home page where you're going to come. And you can see that we have several training videos here for you to look at. And we try to make each one short and simple. That's our whole premise behind Agent Social Connect, is to make everything as easy as possible. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how easy it is to set up your monthly content. I'm going to click over here. We're going to see that we have a template for every single day of the week. So what you have is an entire month loaded every single month. On the first of the month, it's ready to go. And you can post all of it, or you can go in and do it every single day. It's entirely up to you. But I do recommend that you post the entire month at one time, so that at least if you get busy, I've got something going out today. So you have the option first to download it or to edit it. And if you edit it, it's going to go right to your Canva account if you have one. But you also need to have a pro Canva account, and that is required now by Canva to be able to edit someone else's templates. And then the other option is share on social. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how to do that. I'm going to share on social, make this a little bigger. And as you can see, we put in all the verbiage, we put in emojis for you, and we put in 3 hashtags. So the first thing I'm going to do is come up here and choose the profiles that I want. And once you set up your profiles, this is where they're going to be at. So you just click on this and they'll all pop up. And you have a choice of 9 different social media platforms, and you can choose as many as you want. If you're brand new to social media, you might want to just start with one. And once you get comfortable with that, then add another. So I'm going to share this on my Facebook accounts, my Google Business, my Instagram, my LinkedIn, and my Threads. So now, as you can see, this is the original. And if I change anything here on the original, it's going to change all the templates. But if you go into Facebook or one of the other platforms and you want to change just one thing on it, it won't change any of the others. But what I want is I want mine to get the best visibility possible. So what I'm going to do is come down to our AI Assist tool. And this is great because it will, for each, customize it for each platform. So I'm going to click on Customize for Facebook. And then I'm going to do the same for Google Business, for Instagram, for LinkedIn, and for Threads. Now, when I open Threads, you can see that I'm over the character by 28 here, and I'm also over the hashtag limit for Threads. So I'm going to take care of that by going to the AI Assist and customizing it for Threads. And click Replace. As you can see, the over the limit's gone now, and I just have to back out a couple of hashtags because Threads, for some reason right now, is only allowing 1 hashtag. So I'm going to take that out. Now I have the option to send this right now, and it's going to post to all of those social media platforms. Or I can come into schedule, and I can go into this calendar, and I can choose to schedule it for a later time today, or I can choose, say, another day of the week. I'm going to do the 18th, and you have the option to pick a time that you want to schedule that. But after a while, our platform will learn where your optimal time is, and that's when you have the most people viewing your social media. So I'm going to click on my optimal time here. And it tells me on the 18th, 12:11 is the optimal time. So all I'm going to do is schedule, and close. And that's how fast and how easy it is. So now we reviewed the monthly content and how easy that is to post. So what I'm going to do is show you some additional features that we offer. We have a here called Holiday Content and Post Ideas. And what we do here is we provide you with editable templates every single month that you can edit with your information and contacts on and load it into our system. When you click on the edit, it's going to go directly to your Canva account so that you can edit it. Now, this one happens to have 5 different templates in it, so it'll all open up for you on Canva. And then we holidays. So we have some monthly holidays here. We have some fun Rocky Road Day, Hug Your Cat Day. We do like Flag Day, Juneteenth, a lot of different holidays. You can use whatever you want. You can choose to use them all or just a couple here and there. Then we have content archives. And this is the area where all the previous templates are stored. So we literally have thousands of templates on here. Then we have what's called celebrations and special occasions. These are downloadable. You really don't want to share them on social, though you could if you tag someone, but it's best to personally send someone a happy birthday. So you can download those. We have thank yous, we have happy anniversary, we have home anniversary, we have relocation in here. One of my favorites is right here called Moving Day. And this is one that I would send to my clients on the day that they're moving into their new home. I send this along with a little text message that says, congratulations, I know you're moving today. If there's anything you need, please feel free to reach out. I'm available for you. It's just one more way to stay in touch with them. We offer Instagram Reels. We provide 4 a week, a month for you. And you can edit those right in Canva. We also give you an instruction on how to do that right here so you understand how it works. And then we provide one for each week. And then we also have all the extras in here that are like, these are for buyers. Then we have sellers. We have promotional ones for you. So there's a lot to choose from. Then we do Instagram stories, Instagram carousels, pretty much works the same way as the Reels does. We provide you with 4 carousel posts a month, and we also have templates that you can use that are for open house or say for a new listing. They're all available in the carousel for you. One of the really great features that we offer is allowing you to take your own information and actually load it into our system and schedule it. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. The first thing I'm going to do is come up here to the top right to the Compose button. Let me open this up just a little bit more. Okay. All right, so what we want to do is we're going to get the material that I want to load. So I'm going to go here to this little paper clip on the bottom left-hand corner. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click and pull it from my computer, but I have the option to drop files from anywhere. I can drag and drop them right in. I can go to recently used, to a URL, to Canva, YouTube link, Flickr, Pexels, Giphy, Dropbox, and Google Drive. So pretty much wherever you have it stored, we can get it for you. Now, click on there, get it from my desktop. I did a listing template right here. I'm going to open that. It's loading right now. Okay, and then I'm going to go to my AI Assist because I want it to write for me a description that is going to be more along the lines of what I'm looking for. Instead of just giving it the basic description, is all I'm doing is saying what some of the features are to highlight. So I'm going to go down here and copy and paste what I put in. I'm going to go to an audience here, put a specific audience in. I'm going to choose home buyers, but you can also type in like home sellers. If it's not here, there's something else you want, you can do that as well. So I'm going to click home buyers. And then I'm going to go tone. Do I want it to be assertive, catchy, engaging, funny, inspirational, professional, promotional, or shocking? Well, obviously I want to sell the house, so let's do a promotional one. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to click generate. Now what that's doing is giving me something totally different, gives me a little bit more style, something that's better to put on social media. Now, I'm not sure if that's exactly the one I want, so I'm going to click on another. And here you can see it gives me a totally different one. And then let's see. Let's try one more. And you can do as many of these as you want till you find the one you like or the one that you change a little bit. So what I'm going to go do is number 2. And I'm going to click add. And then I'm going to come up here to my social area. So I'm going to click on this, and this is where all your social media goes once logged into it. Okay, so I'm going to do this on my Facebook page, my Google business page. I want it to go to my Instagram. I want it to go to my LinkedIn and to my Threads. But you know what? I forgot to put my company logo on here that I want to do. So I'm going to click on this, which gives me an option to edit this. Now we have a video editor and a regular photo editor in this system as well. So I'm going to click on edit. It's going to open up. There's my listing. Now I want to upload a logo. So I'm going to click add file. And let's see, I'm going to go here, put my HomeSmart logo in, and I'm going to click on that, and that's going to come down here. I'm going to move that down to the bottom and make that a little bit smaller, and still just a little bit smaller still. Okay, I have options here on how I want to use this as well. I can duplicate it, I can flip it, delete it if that's what I choose. So I'm going to click save. So there's simple things you can do inside of our system without having to Canva. Now, I remember how we did the AI specific for a platform. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to click on Facebook, replace, and just imagine if you had to go to every single platform and load this. This makes it so much easier and saves you so much time and certainly a lot of frustration, because I know that our time is really, really valuable as real estate agents. I'm going to replace that. As you can see, the over character went away, and I'm going to back out this one hashtag, and we're all set to go. So I can either send that now or I can schedule it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule this out. What I do is I always have my listings go active on a Thursday, but I also like to mark it before the coming soon turns active. So I'm going to schedule this for the 18th, and I am going to show you how to repeat this so you don't have to do it manually every single day. So I come in here and click repeat, and that's going to open up. Now, I have the option to do this hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, or annually. And this certainly comes in handy on a lot of different templates that you could use. I want this to go until July 2nd. So I'm going to click on July 2nd. As long as I have it check marked, it is going to post on those days. If I decide that maybe I only want it to go on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I just uncheck the rest. And all I have to do now is click OK. So now it's going to go out every day until the 2nd. And that's great. So I don't have to keep doing it, and allows me to market it in front and maybe pick up the buyer on it before. So all I have to do now is schedule and close. And that's how simple this system is. So I've shown you how easy it is to schedule the content that we provide for you, and to how to schedule for your own content as well. I wanted to show you some of the features we have up here at the top as well. So the first place we're going to come to is where it says publish, of which we have a calendar, campaigns, queues, drafts, and tasks. What I'm going to do is show you the calendar. And this allows you to see everything you have previously posted and what you have scheduled to post. So if you ever get called away while you're posting and you can't remember where you are, this is a great place to come, because you'll know it right here. Now, sometimes we get these that will fail, and you'll see this right here. And when you click on that and you come over here, you can see this little red circle stop sign here that says that this post has failed to Google Business. So all you have to do is come up and do the little repost right here, and it will post to your social media account. Now, you will get an email that notifies you that you've had one of these fail. And we also get that just in case it happens to be something on our end that we can correct in advance. So now I'm going to come over here to the priority inbox and social feeds. And this is where any type of communication on your social media comes. And you can have each individual all right here. So you can respond to a comment. You can also send a message to someone, like if you have a buyer inquiry or a seller inquiry, use the messenger right here. It's kind of nice because you only have to be in one area. You don't have to be going into every single social media profile that you have and trying to find what your comments and so forth are. Then we come here to RSS feeds. So we're going to do that. And this is where you can pick up blog posts. It's extra things that you can schedule, and you schedule it just like you schedule everything else. Now I'm going to show you how this is. You can just come here, go to publications and blogs. It's going to pull up a different thing, allow you, like in here is different types of blogs. There's legal blogs and real estate. I'm going to pick on real estate. Now, if I were to pick Redfin, click on that, you can see all these posts came up. Now I can schedule this, and this is all buyer information or seller information that people like to know about. So it allows you to have more information to schedule. Then you can also go in and go import feeds. And this would be if you have a blog set up on your own website, then it will allow you to import it here and schedule it just like everything else. Then we're going to come over here to the library. And this is where I have saved things that I want to use again, maybe things that are kind of evergreen that I could post anytime over and over again. So I can also put everything in files so I know exactly, and so I don't have a ton of things just scattered all over the place. They can go right into a file. I can add new content very much like I do the compose button right in here. Okay, so then I'm going to go to reports. And this is reports where you can find out everything that's going on in your social media. You can save the reports. You have a report builder. You can export these reports and so forth. So there's everything right here that you need. And like I said, you can save these, build them, and export. Then we come to profiles. And this is where you're going to add a profile. So like say if I go to TikTok, that's kind of all I have to do is click continue. And this now tells me my account has been connected. Now, the nice thing about this is that when you are doing this from your computer, it's going to pull your social media directly, and it's going to allow you to choose. Like on my Facebook, I have several different accounts that are business accounts. So I can put in a couple of different ones if I choose. So that's how easy it is to connect something. You saw it, I just did it. Then I have what we call featured partners, video tutorials. We have additional trainings and Canva training as well. So if you're new to Canva, this is going to give you a basic overview. Under featured partners, we have a couple of different ones. One of the ones that we use are Mailbox Power. This is the one we use for like gifts for our clients, closing gifts. We do greeting cards from here. We do postcard mailing. And remember, we give you those things. So I'm going to show you where those are. So then we have, if you ever get lost, this is where you come. Start here. It's right there. It'll put you back to the home page. And this drop-down menu is exactly the same as it was on the left-hand side. Then we're going to come over here to the marketing and branding area. And this is where we have things that really help in your business. It's more of what can we do in marketing besides social media. So this is where we're going to have Facebook covers for you, Instagram covers. We have pop buys, we have printables, postcard marketing, and we have a newsletter for your client every single month. All of this, all of it is editable in Canva for you to brand yourself. And here's an example of our printables. We have seller printables, buyer printables, locals, homeowners, branding, text templates, forms and checklists, video scripts, market updates, new construction. Then we come down here where we have everything for sellers, seller guides, a slideshow for sellers if you want to do a presentation that way. We have the seller CMA. We have a couple of different options. We have the same thing for a buyer printables, relocation guides. We have local businesses. We have a local community guide that's editable for you to do your branding in. We also have homeowner printables, branding printables, just new construction printables, market updates, video scripts, you name it, we have it. So there's nothing that you have to take outside of Agent Social Connect. We provide it all. It's like a marketing system all rolled into one. So if you have any further questions or you want a more detailed walkthrough, please feel free to reach out. We'll be happy to help you. And I look forward to seeing you soon.